So, Arizona Governor Katie Hobbs has vetoed an anti Semitism bill that would have prevented teachers from teaching anti Semitism. And if they did, they could be sued. Now, she said this would be bad for teachers. In a growing culture of anti Semitism in this country, in which there is so much of it being taught, you would think that this governor would want to not have violence that is created by this issue. But hey, that's the way the Democrat Party wants to go. Now, there were Democrats in the legislature that actually voted for this bill. Two of them were Alma and Consuelo Hernandez, both who are Jewish. Uh, but seriously, this aligns her more with the Democratic Socialist of America than with the mainstream Americans. But I've got a clip here. It's from Arizona. It's just before she vetoed it, before she announced that she was going to veto it. So a little bit, it's a little bit old, but it gives you the viewpoints on in Arizona.
Howdy, y'all. This is Paul, the Redneck Thinker. What we have here is a channel to communicate. I want you folks to be thinking by the time you leave my videos. Why? Because I'm tired of people talking via what other people tell them to think. So, watch my video and enjoy the chance to think for yourself.
Hobbs. A plea from the Director of Policy and Legislative Affairs for Israeli-American Coalition for Action, Jake Bennett, to Governor Katie Hobbs, as House Bill 2867 sits on her desk.
Arizona taxpayer money shouldn't pay teachers to indoctrinate kids into hatred and anti-Semitism and racism.
The Anti-Semitism and Education Act prohibits people associated with the public school to teach, instruct, or train anti-Semitism.
We're making a statement in this bill. Keep that politics, keep that radicalism out of our schools. Teach them reading, writing, and arithmetic.
We've already heard from members saying this is something that would make them question whether staying in the profession in our state or leaving to go to another state.
Not everyone is on board with this bill. President of the Arizona Education Association, Marisol Garcia, believes this legislation weaponizes concerns about a real issue.
We would ask for smaller class sizes, more resources, additional training for educators, things that would be an investment to ensure that educators and students had all the tools necessary.
Outlined in this letter asking Governor Hobbs to veto the bill, concerns from 13 organizations, including the fact that a teacher could be personally sued for creating a, quote, hostile education environment.
We have concerns that a broader effort that this is part of the dismantling of public education in the United States and here in Arizona.
Anti-Semitism in the bill aligns with the International Holocaust Remembrance Alliance's definition.
People can have their points of view and their perspectives and their politics, but what we've seen and what we're seeing now is people are targeting Jews on the basis of their Jewish identity for crime and discrimination, harassment, even murder.
And we did reach out to the governor's office and asked if she had a comment on the bill and when she plans to either sign or veto this legislation. We're still waiting to hear back. For now, reporting in studio, Zach Prelutsky for Arizona's Family.
Zach, thank you.
Now, there's been so much that's been going on inside of school systems, but you would think, considering the amount of violence towards Jews in this country, that they would want to help stem this tide, especially considering that there are certain groups that are known to be very anti-Semitic, but that's just it. The people that would be being hurt are the people that this bill aims to go against. Because you see the radical agendas being taught in these schools. They're out there publicly admitting to these radical agendas. So the Democrats don't want to anger the unions who are anti-Semitic because they're getting support from Democratic Socialist of America, Party for Socialism and Liberation, and other such groups not to mention the founding from Qatar in education in this country. So it's not surprising that Hobbs did this, but it's still infuriating. They want to allow this kind of hateful rhetoric to be taught in the schools. And they're saying, oh, no, it's not. Yeah, it is. So this is what's going on. I just thought I'd bring this to your attention. This has been Paul, the Redneck Thinker. Y'all have a good day now. Bye. So, folks, that's the story that I wanted to bring you on this video. And I just wanted to say thank you again for coming by. Hit like, subscribe, comment, all that fun stuff if you don't mind. Help me out. So, y'all have a good day now. Bye.